Myanmar is located in the heart of one of the fastest-growing regions in the world. It is the biggest inland Southeast Asian country, and its abundant natural resources, early stage of economic development, and 46 million inhabitants of working age offer a unique opportunity to build a suitable economy for the modern world. The country's business community must consider their opportunities in different sectors, while international companies need to move fast and be prepared to commit to Myanmar for the long term.
For investors who seek efficiency for their businesses, Myanmar is one of the destinations for them in ASEAN because of the having a huge population in young age and also cheaper their wages. And also, if you also look at for some investors who seek natural resources, Myanmar is endowed with a lot of natural resources.
In our last business confidence survey, you could see that there's a much more healthy economy in the sense that we see companies from other sectors that are becoming a big part of the general FDI.
The government has a vision and will to cut the red tape and to facilitate their business. But the issue is the implementation part.
Since its liberalization in 2013, the telecommunications industry has expanded very rapidly and attracted extensive investment into the country and enabled consumers to access latest technology services at an affordable price, which has had an unparalleled impact on both the economy and society.
In many ways, Myanmar people are better informed about what is happening in their own country and overseas because of the smartphone revolution than you might see in other countries. Data, rather, is cheap and available. Myanmar has 4G, and many people have smartphones. And in that respect, it's a real opportunity for banks like Yoma Bank and others to provide products and services through digital.
Telecom has direct impact on the GDP growth because what it does is it brings technology on the forefront of accelerating. And I think this country is in the cusp of moving from a 6 to 7% GDP to a double-digit GDP.
The whole bunch of the foreign investments in Myanmar right now is total around 7 to 8 billion US dollar. It's today it's running in the telecommunication industry.
And you have a consumption of data which is unparalleled to almost what you see in the neighboring countries as well, also being formed and shaped, which means you have a data appetite and a data literacy with the consumers which is very high, and you're having an infrastructure which is top-notch to anything in the world.
Digital banking is another item in the forefront of Yoma Bank's initiatives. Together with Telenor and FMI, Yoma Bank delivered Myanmar's first mobile financial services, Wave Money, offering convenience and practicality to bank the unbanked population of this country. A new chapter has opened for Yoma Bank. Since we resumed our full banking services in 2013, we have been driving with full force for the financial inclusion of Myanmar. Our agricultural business finance program alone has put to work a total of $91 million and impacted over 100,000 lives of farmers and people in the rural parts of Myanmar.
We started our services in 2014, and from day zero, we made sure that we bring advanced and latest technology to the people of Myanmar. As I speak today, we cover 86% of the population with 3G network. Last year, we were the first to bring 4G to the country. Our main objective was to ensure that the youth and the farmers of this country can enjoy the internet We wanted to help the farmer to connect to the world through good quality and affordable internet. Today, we are focused on ensuring that we continue this journey by keep investing on future technology. We have already invested more than $2.3 billion.
Under global technology, there are 4 business units mainly. One is telecommunication, second is real estate, third one is the financial company, the fourth one is a media company. The fastest growing market right now is, of course, is the telecommunication and technology sector. We develop the very high-end, the complicated, sophisticated solutions. The customized to the Myanmar government and to the enterprises, mostly other enterprises. Our company side is now 250 plus employees. The offices are located in Yangon, Bago, Naypyidaw and Mandalay. And now currently 4 offices running in this country. And we are going to expand to another 15 cities. So there will be total around 19 offices. As a fiber optic is one of our resources, and we currently have over 3,500 kilometers. So based on that fiber optics, we are creating 7 products on that fiber optics. Our target is going to the household. Our mission is to reach our product and service to every household in Myanmar. Apart from that, we have 2 projects in the real estate division. One is in the downtown in Yangon, that is the BOT land. So that one we are going to develop office, retail, and the condominiums.
It is essential to create space for innovation and entrepreneurship, and a vibrant private sector that can generate jobs and spur growth and prosperity. The role of the increasing pool of young and innovative entrepreneurs seems vital for the future economic development of the country.
Myanmar, coming out from sanction, we are highly inefficient in terms of resources, in terms of employment, in terms of distribution. So I see IT as a big tool in unleashing entrepreneurship by making information flow better.
Entrepreneurship is about taking risk, and usually the first source of funds is your savings, then it's your friends and family. Then you go to the banks or you take on angel investors.
You're gonna fail a lot, you're gonna cry a lot, people are gonna let you down, and then no one gonna help you, and then you're gonna be hopeless. So if you can ready for that kind of challenges, success is gonna be all yours.
There has to be an element of risk for entrepreneurial people to come to Myanmar and capitalize on that.
We are a Myanmar-focused IT companies where we hold quite a few investment in various IT sectors companies from travel, food delivery, O2O, and e-commerce. So in BOD Tech, we have a few key pillars of our business. One is an online travel agency, OTA, which is the flymyan.com. So flymyan.com is the number one, the traffic web travel portal today. We process about 50,000 to 60,000 bookings per year. We provide flight tickets booking, mainly focused on domestic flights. We provide hotels booking, travel packages and customized tours, bus tickets, and we also provide event tickets and attraction tickets like Yangon Water Boom, concert tickets. So we are more of a travel and lifestyle portal. We have another key pillar, is our food delivery. So we took an investment of 50% to one of the founder in Myanmar. So it's called yangondoortodor.com. It's actually the #1 food delivery platform in Myanmar right now. So something unique about door to door is that we all send by bicycles only. We are reaching almost 70,000 food deliveries. This has helped many smaller restaurants who are not able to, of course, restaurant is highly depending on location. You need to have a grade A shopping center to have high foot traffic. But with a food delivery platform like us, of course, even if your food tastes good, you have good review online, people will still order online. You don't have to spend too much in high rental. That will, of course, lower the barrier for many small entrepreneurs. So another that we have is called shopmyan.com. It's actually an e-commerce portal, which is like a B2C portal, similar to the Lazada and Tmall.com from China. If you look through our office, we have a very open office concept. We have no hierarchy. Everybody has a similar table. We move around the offices. We have a good mix of recreation facilities, cafes, libraries in the office, and we encourage a very dynamic working environment. So we hire expatriates to share their experience and management skill sets. We also bring back many repatriates who are Burmese, working in Japan, New Zealand, Singapore, Thailand, to come back to Myanmar.
The technology go very fast, yeah? And the culture of that kind of business is very much different with UMG, and we don't have that kind of expertise internally to develop and to follow that kind of business future. We would like to open up ourselves, team up, collaborate with people who have ideas, who want to become founder or co-founder, and then develop the startup together with the technology in very niche. So we have several companies inside Idea Lab. First, we have the logistic of B Express. So we provide point-to-point deliveries. Why we choose this logistic? Because we understand supply chain is the core of people. Yeah, we have to move things around. We develop solutions for farmer, yeah, to convert that chemical fertilizer urea into organic biofertilizer. Yeah. We call it GrowMax Booster N. And then when you apply it, it reduces 50% of your chemical fertilizer, and also because of it's improving the soil, so they also have less soil-borne disease. Yeah. So you have less pesticide, yeah, and also improve 30 to 40% yield.
Our primary business is in pharmaceutical and medical products, distribution and marketing business. And in addition, we have a car distribution, automobile distribution. We distribute Chevrolet car from General Motors. We also have a lubricant, industrial and automotive lubricant from Total to distribute within Myanmar, as well as we have our own branded lubricant product in this country. We have our own nationwide distribution setup. We have a 15 full-fledged distribution offices nationwide. We cover the whole country, and also we have a Only for pharmaceutical, we have about nearly 1,000 employees distributing their products nationwide. Myanmar infrastructure is not very well developed, so many of the things we have to set up by ourselves, or we have to work with our transporter to have an economy of scale. I, as a Myanmar citizen, I have a determination to explain to government and to make it like right taxation regulation in this country. In the meantime, I try to set up the first private pharmaceutical factory in Myanmar, in Yangon. And the factory has been opened back in July. And then we got a manufacturing license from Myanmar FDA, and the plant is registered with the US FDA also. But currently, we are working on a product registration for each individual products. And my factory is built as per the WHO GMP standard, and Korea GMP standard, and US FDA GMP standard, CGMP standard.
Starting from the 2004 and 2007, as a trader and exporter, I doing the rice businesses. At the same time, I do very small item of the sesame and the corn, yellow maize, but they're more focused on the rice. The first rice mill I choose by the European made, the Switzerland, the Bula rice mill. That time is not popular in Myanmar because of the high quality, everybody know, but the investment is very high, about the bay and triple than the other rice mill. But I decided to invest in this rice mill to develop of the, this rice supply chain business. I like to coverage of my rice business as the whole supply chain. So supply chain is not only doing for pre and post harvesting or the rice cultivation and processing, but also logistics, warehousing. That is very important for future competitive with among the regional countries. So that's why the slow a bit to change the business expansion for future the business development. So 2012 and so far we are not only doing for shipping and logistics, but also we're doing for transportation, the inland transportation.
One of Myanmar's major challenges for development is the shortage of qualified professionals across all levels and sectors. Private investment in the education industry is on the rise as well as important, since an adequate and skilled workforce is fundamental for business competitiveness and economic growth.
Primarily, it's still one of the youngest population probably in Asia and the world. So I think 35% of the population are below 30 years old. And I think that demand for skilled labor, English language, TVET skills to management skills is still currently the demand is bigger than the supply.
I think this education is the most important that Myanmar should reform very quick. Because of this education, we don't have capable manpower into the workforce.
I was in school under the Myanmar system. I know what it is. And it needs to be turned upside down. The elements of creativity, critical thinking, innovation needs to be incorporated into the curriculum.
The higher education in Myanmar is largely public and subsidized, and we don't have to pay tuition fees on that. We only pay a couple dollars, so it is almost free education. With the upcoming new bill, there will be a complete shift in the market landscape in Myanmar. STI Myanmar University was started in 2006 as a STI in education, and we have a strong commitment to provide very high quality higher education programs both in undergraduate and the postgraduate programs. We are the only one private higher education comprehensive providers in terms of the number of programs as well as the number of faculties, where we are having not just faculty of business, engineering, we have health science, we have education and linguistics. Despite we are the private provider, we do not compromise on the quality because we have core values and ethos. The curriculum that we are having here at STI Myanmar University is on par with the curriculum that is being used in the universities in UK. Our graduates fit into this market. They've been doing extremely well. They've been able to cope with all of these challenges in these multinational companies as well as big enterprises. We do have a diverse faculty members where our students will have an opportunity to learn not just from our local teachers but also from the other, other countries.
Chen College is one of the pioneer vocational college in Myanmar. Its parents' organization is Sosan Private High School. It's tertiary extension, and now the vocational education become no longer a second-class education. Even the state councillor mentioned that the vocational education is as important as the academic education. So knowledge alone is no longer enough in this era. In 2007, we started focusing to help those backlogs of thousands of engineering graduates and those who study in the engineering university to be industry ready, to give them hands-on. We would be the first engineering institution offering first ever UK accredited university program in Myanmar. So far we have three campuses, Yangon, Mandalay, and the recent add-on is Taungji. We have 1,200 enrollment so far. We are employing around 200 part-time trainer plus 100 staffs. When we started in 2007, we focused mainly on engineering. But gradually, now we have been reaching out into business management and hospitality.
The RVI group is we run three types of businesses. One is in education, and so education management, institution management. We are also in the professional development and consultancy. Perhaps we're one of the largest professional development institution in the country. The third business we are in is in terms of publication management, and we collaborate with the Straits Times of Singapore, China Daily, Asia Weekly, to print and publish and distribute. Currently, the papers are available in key cities in Myanmar, which is Yangon, Naypyidaw, as well as Mandalay. The Straits Times is the daily. We print it from Monday to Fridays, and it's distributed to most of the hotels in the key cities in Yangon, Naypyidaw, and Mandalay. The RVI Institute is the professional development arm of our organization. Now, the entire group has a very strong mission of developing people and business internationally. We currently run all 3 cities. We are in Yangon. We have already an acre. We share together with our international school. We have another school, one of the largest private school in Mandalay. That's about a 2-acre plot. The school in Yangon is known as the Singapore International School, RVI Academy Yangon. We have 16 nationalities in our school. We offer from preschool right through to IGCSE, Cambridge IGCSE A-levels. And I think we offer students and parents an international environment. The school in Mandalay is a bit unique because it's called MCTA, RVI Academy Mandalay, and we offer 3 different programs in the same campus. So we have the international program, offering the Singapore and Cambridge programs, as well as the Chinese program, offering a quite fairly rigorous Mandarin program, as well as the Myanmar program.
Myanmar is facing challenging times in order to stabilise and consolidate its economic growth. If the government continues its liberalising efforts, while investing in innovation, vocational training and education, the coming years might bring Myanmar people a rewarding reality.